Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, May the 7th. The full flower moon happens tonight. I was out last night around dusk and I saw the moon and it looked full, but tonight is the actual full moon. You can even see on our moon calendar when we look, you can try to find May the 7th, trace along with your finger, find May the 6th. And if you'll notice, there is a sliver, it looks full, but there's a sliver of black there, which tells us that it's not completely full. The sun is not shining on the full face of the moon that we can see, but tonight it will be. So if you saw the moon last night and it looked big, tonight it should look even bigger. So today we are going to be talking about the moon cycle, which is a little bit different than the phases. The phases of the moon, do you remember what they are? The new moon, the crescent, the quarter, and the full moon. Those are the four phases that we see. Those all happen within the cycle. So the cycle is how many days it takes for the moon to go around the earth one time. And in those days, that's when the moon goes through its different phases, or it changes its shape. And we've already learned about what those shapes look like. And if you forgot, you can look at the moon calendar to kind of see what the crescent moon looks like, what the quarter moon looks like. Of course, we all know what the full moon looks like. So the moon cycle normally is about 29 days that it takes the moon to go around the earth one time. 29 days. So if we know that this full moon is happening tonight on May the 7th, we need to count to 29 days from now to know when will be the next new moon. No, excuse me, when will be the next full moon? 29 days from now will be the next full moon. So we can do this really easily. Let's start here on the 7 and let's count until we get to 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're at the end of May. That means the next full moon is going to be in the next month. Do you know what the next month after May is? It is June. So 25, this will be June 1st, 26, 27, June 2nd, 28, June 3rd, 29, June 4th. Guess what June 4th is, you guys? June 4th is my birthday. So let's see if we're right. Is there really going to be a full moon on my birthday, June the 4th? Not quite. This moon calendar says it will be June the 5th. So it's about 29 days normally is a full cycle of the moon. Sometimes maybe give or take a day or two, it might be off, but right around June 4th or 5th will be our next full moon. So about halfway through that will be when we will see the new moon in the sky. So do some counting, do some math. How many more days, if the full moon is tonight, the 7th, And from here on out, it's going to be waning. We're getting smaller. So how many days into this next moon cycle will be the new moon? And so we can count here on this moon calendar. So let's find the 7th. All right, and we're just going to count the moons until we see this full black circle, okay? So I'm going to hold it up here so you can do your own counting, and then we'll do it together. So find May the 7th, and then just count the number of circles, the number of moons, until you get to the black one. That's the new moon. Okay? So here's the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. On May the 22nd, that's in 15 days from now, will be our new moon. So that's about halfway through the moon's cycle, okay? So we talked yesterday that we were going to learn today about the shape of the moon's orbit. And the orbit is what the moon actually does when it goes around the Earth. It's orbiting. And that orbit, the number of days it takes for it to go around the Earth, is its cycle, okay? So that orbit shape is in the shape of an ellipse. And at the end of the lesson, you're going to go outside with some chalk or with some paint, and we're going to do some artwork with the elliptical shape. But before we do that, let's do our sight words and let's do our word wall. Get out your sand tray, and let's go over these special sight words we have this week with that magic letter Y. That sounds like I. Write the word my. M-Y says my. My house is made of bricks. Make the word cry. C-R-Y says cry. When I stub my toe, it makes me cry. Buy. B-Y says buy. The book was written by a local author. By. All right, so our new word today, get ready to arm tap it. The word is try. And there's a blend. T-R, try. T-R-Y says try. T-R-Y, try. T-R-Y, try. Try to write the sight word in the sand. So when we make a T, we start at the top and we make a long line down. Pick up your finger and then make a short line right in the middle. That's a lowercase t. R, start at the top. Go down, make a short straight line down, trace your line up and make a little hook. R, tra. And then Y, start at the top, short diagonal line, pick up your finger, and then make a long diagonal line. I didn't leave too much space here. T-R-Y says try. You can also try writing it in the sky. T-R-Y, try. Please add try to your sight word list or book. Get those ready. Tomorrow we will be reading all of the words that we have done. So all of our W words, all of those words from the weeks and the days before we all had to stay at home, it will be a bunch of words that we're going to read tomorrow. Right. May word wall. I don't know about you, but I am enjoying doing the May word wall. I like to read these different poems and I like to look for the blend words. And you know, since our new sight word today has a blend in it, see if you can find, where does try belong? Try. T-R-Y. Try. I can think of another sight word that has a blend for our May word wall. Cry. So the May word wall is fun. You don't have to do this only with me. This word wall is for you to start being on the lookout for words that have blends. And whenever you find a word that has one of these blends we're doing, go ahead and add it to your wall. Share it with the rest of the group on our Facebook page. The more words you add, the bigger your wall will get and the more words you're going to learn so that you will be a speedy reader. So don't forget, let's start underlining our blends. Cry and try. Now the words that I added yesterday from our poem, I heard the word grassy. Prank or pranks. Do you know what the word prank means? It's like a joke, practical joke. Pranks. Brother. Brother. So today we are going to listen for 3 new blends. Pull, sk, and bull. So I'm going to read our lamb poem again. And I want you to be listening for those 3 new blending sounds. Pull, sk, and bull. On the grassy banks, lambkins at their pranks. Woolly sisters, woolly brothers, playing by their woolly mother. Scamper with their feet. Hear them softly bleat. On the grassy banks, lambkins at their pranks. Woolly sisters, woolly brothers, scamper, playing with their woolly mother. Scamper with their feet. Hear them softly bleat. Add those new blend words to your word wall. And after you do that, find some chalk, get on your shoes. Let's take advantage of this beautiful sunny morning and let's go out to your driveway to make some elliptical art. So this is a shape on my driveway and it is the shape of an ellipse. Take a few seconds to look at the shape of an ellipse. And if you notice, it is not quite a circle. It's like a circle that's been smushed a little bit. Think about it, it's like a circle that someone came and stepped on, or someone came and sat on, and it kind of made the circle a little bit squished or elongated. So take some time right now and see if you can draw an ellipse, or go find something in your house that is the shape of an ellipse and trace it on your driveway. once you've traced it, then you can start doing some fun things. I don't know if you know what the word concentric means, but when you make concentric shapes, you make shapes inside shapes, inside shapes, inside shapes of all the same shape. So see if you can do some elliptical art with concentric ellipses. So if I want to make some concentric ellipses, I'm going to draw another ellipse around the ellipse I just traced. And I'll use different colors so I can see how my ellipse keep getting bigger and bigger. We've got some concentric elliptical shapes here. Now, let's pretend that the Earth is inside the smallest ellipse in our drawing. So we know that the Earth is in the shape of a sphere, and a sphere is a three-dimensional circle. So since we're drawing on the driveway right now, we can't really do anything three-dimensional unless you want to go find a little ball and put it in the middle of your smallest ellipse. Otherwise, just go to your smallest ellipse and draw a two-dimensional circle, a flat circle. And I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use yellow. Yellow is going to be my Earth. Okay, so I have a yellow circle in the middle of the smallest ellipse. Now, when we think about the moon orbiting the Earth, the moon is going to orbit the Earth or go around the Earth. It's going to follow the shape of that blue ellipse. So if we pretend like this is the moon is going to go around the Earth in the shape of that ellipse. Now I just chose the blue one. You could pretend like your moon is out here on one of your other bigger ellipses and make your moon travel around your circle. But it takes the moon 29 days to go all the way around. Could even walk it. To go all the way around the Earth. You know how we sing that song about the Earth going around the sun? You could say, the moon goes around the Earth. The moon goes around the Earth, the Earth. The moon goes around the Earth. The moon goes around the Earth, tra-la. And then the cycle is done. It takes 29 days for it to go around one time to complete one moon cycle. So have some fun with your elliptical art today. Make some concentric ellipses. You could do concentric shapes with any shape you want. You can make concentric circles, concentric squares, but definitely focus on the elliptical shape, since that is the shape of the moon's orbit. Have a good day.